right in the mid, going all out to Ezekiel, but at the same time, right this instant, having a lot of pressure. They did manage to take this turtle right into the hands of Fabian, but Team Liquid, they want more. Fabian managed to take down, getting double kills right this coming in for the side of the mid lane. Now pushing out right now, Fabian a little bit too ambitious, but at the same time, he's going to go out with Edward. Can he push it in? Oh, and you talked about glue. Now glue is already open to be taken. Team Liquid ID having glue on the side. They
care about it anyways. They did take the Farsa for the extra utility to get that insane burst instead of having to wait for the scaling. Let's head into game one. Let's see how this is going to pan out.
Let's see. This is match number 3 for the upper bracket. They won against their opponent. Now they have both lifeline for themselves. The question is, who will still survive and be able to go straight away to the challenge finals, and those who have to go drop down to make sure they meet up with those who are at the lower bracket.
So for Liquid ID, again, even though you are a Matilda, you have to always respect the TLID. This insane burst damage at level 1 in these kind of duels, and you don't really have too much of a shield yet, even as a Matilda, right? So these early space is going to be a chance to control. By the way, Julian also rocking the Hunter collab skin. They got Kurapika, first time. The only one that we probably won't get to see is Gone, because that's Dyrov, and no one plays Dyrov nowadays. But yeah, I think Liquid ID pretty, and also the glue in that lane not only can find Edward, but at the same time, he essentially is just moving first, right? Like you can see that Oran is constantly hovering around this mid side.
He's hovering, and then the fact that Weedy, a little bit of overextension, has his potential to be taken out, but it's okay. He will be able to move away as quickly as possible, as he is very mobility-wise, and the fact that we are seeing most of the confrontational will be done right at the mid lane, and as the turtle is about to be spawned out, they are pretty much trying to find a break right this instant.
Yeah. Of course, not about clearing that midway to hit 4. Fabian will be on the case very quickly, hitting level 5. Demon Kite already late in that regard. So this turtle should go over to Team Liquid ID. I don't think Aurora can do much. They will try.
Oh, but they're going all out right here. Distance and Feather Extra has been pulled out right at the top, but at the same time, Ezekiel takes down Edward immediately. Now Aaron, once more, he goes all out to Demon Kite, but Demon Kite was able to pull away before becoming it off. So first blood comes in from Team Liquid ID.
I think that, again, Aurora, I'm surprised that they wanted to try that. It really felt like there was no chance to even contest. They don't need to do that. So they give first blood over to Yescu as he blows up Edward, who was far away from home. Domain is going to receive a bit of pressure down bar. Liquid ID wants to free up Aaron Shiki, who is actually a full level ahead of Domain.
And the fact that right now, they're having so much pressure being put off them, and Ezekiel getting the info required with the Feather Air Strike, just doing what is necessary to actually scout the areas or even the information for the location of the players itself. So Team Liquid ID, they already have the idea, and Team Aurora, if they can actually hold off just for a little while, not allowing to actually get into the bait itself, they might actually potentially do something about it, because the fact is, right in the early bets, Team Liquid might be in a better power position.
Was Witty doing the usual check push thing? Gonna be fine from that. First item most likely is gonna be Athena or Radiant. In this case, you probably go for Radiant armor or Witty. Demon Kite, Domain. Hot, he's dead.
Oh.
Or do a clip right on the edge by display of Alpha, pop spread, and still dies. That is exactly what Liquid ID wants.
Team Liquid ID very aggressive earlier on, and this is where Aurora, they're having a little bit of struggle to actually pull through, and they know for a fact that they don't want to actually mess around and don't want to actually mess up things, but somehow with 1 second on the clock right here, Turtle, they're all gonna try to contest it off. Renegade looking forward to Ezekiel as well as Weedy. Now Edward is right on the front line. He wants to go all out to Weedy first. Feather Air Strike been put out, but it's been castled away, and they're going to go a little bit more further on the line. Aaron also pushing it right in the mid, going all out to Ezekiel, but at the same time, right this instant, having a lot of pressure. They did manage to take this
this
turtle right into the hands of Fabian, but Team Liquid, they want more. Fabian managed to take down, getting double kills right this season, and also triple kill. Started down UA, and Renegade has to run away, and Edwin all alone will be immediately shut down with the Spear of Alpha.
Fabian once more shows up big time with a maniac on his Alpha. And can I just say, the Aurora, they try to get the whole squad out with the guiding win, you know, the Renegade 5-star Cab Express, but Aran was able to stick himself onto Domain. So it really doesn't matter how far you fly, Aran's gonna stick onto you. And Team Liquid, just like that, ballooned that gold lead to 5k. And this entire jungle is now under threat. There is no way for Aurora to just walk in without risking any death. Fabian, he's ready for more.
Oh, they want more right this season. They also try to actually steal the buff. Aurora is just overlooking and couldn't do anything at all to slow things down. Now at the mid, they are already marching in the minions, but it's not going to do anything. And we do see split push coming in from Fabian right at the top. FeatherX tried, just try to hold on every movement that Aurora comes in. So it's already open. Fabian knows what he has to do. He just has to actually clear out some of this point, and that turret will be in the hands of Team Liquid ID.
And Demon Kai essentially doesn't get to play the game much anymore from this point onwards. He needs to be able to find space, and that space is not in the jungle. The jungle belongs to Team Liquid ID. And no one from Aurora now can just walk out into the lane without risk getting ganked. Even with a Matilda, you can only cover so much. Renegade, he's more preoccupied in defending the rest of his cores. So even, look at that, 3 Feather Airstrike and Renegade is down to less than 20%. And then you have Aran walking around in the jungle. Your jungle camps are constantly getting taken. Shiki is just outclassing Domain Kite. And no way, he's even out-leveling him. Team Liquid are in full control.
Team Liquid are in full control, and the fact that here Aurora, they're being pushed to the corners, not able to do so. Another turret been taken by Team Liquid ID. So that's already the first level. FeatherX tried doing some damage to Demon Kai, and as well as turning off UA as well. Now UA tried to pull into Witty, but it's not going to do anything. It's just try to push Team Liquid. And there you go, having another layer of turret to be taken off, and with the turtle open up straight away to Team Liquid, they're not just gaining the objective, they're getting all the economies in their hands.
And Shiki, he's untouchable. Not really sure how you're going to get on top of him unless you commit like a flicker or Renegade brings someone in. Aurora needs a lot more time. Team Liquid ID, they got almost a 9k goal advantage in under 7.5 minutes. The top tier 2 goes down. Thor hasn't even spawned yet. Demon Kai, he's been stuck at level 8 for the longest of times, and Fabian is 5 levels ahead of him. Shiki, Sky Piercer online. This game is close to being over.
Yeah, and Willy just finding a way to try to go into the backline. Aaron misspotted out. They're gonna go all out for the spin, but at the same time, Willy comes all through. But they're not gonna do anything because they will not overcommit. So a good call coming in from Aurora, but still, it's not enough. So much damage been put out. Even Shiki doing so much pressure, but that's gonna be the second last layer turret of the mid. So now it's up to the last inhibitors.
I bet you on Mirko's watch party right now, one person is going to be happy, which is obviously Mirko, and Wolf is going to be in despair watching how this game is going down, because Team Liquid ID are just demolishing Aurora. We saw them back in M6, of course, when Team Liquid ID won. It was sort of a beatdown as well, but it really seems like, you know, the locks hasn't changed yet. It's still Team Liquid ID putting Aurora on a vice grip, right? You feel so helpless. And the thing is, Demon Kite needs money, Domain Kite needs money, and Liquid is not giving them anything.
They're denying a lot of the structural ground for Team Aurora itself. Now, a lot is already been spawned out, and with Team Liquid, this is their only opportunity. Not to actually commit itself, but at the same time, because the fact that they have Widdy just guarding off right at that lane or even at their base, they're already giving Team Liquid ID the opportunity to get that loss. So it doesn't really matter. Now it comes down to how they want to actually defend once the lot march in with the waves.
Oh yeah, and look at this, the first Lord down middle lane, Demon Kai once more. It's gonna be poked Ooh, gotta get out from that. Skypierce on Eroshiki is merciless.
It was so much damage to portray, but at the same time, right here, as the Lord marches in, let's see who they want to actually tell. The Fabian try to actually figure out its way, and even Weedy waiting for the backline to be opened up from the top turret as well. So they're going to focus on. We do see that they are going to close in right at the bottom lane as well as at the mid lane. Now Lord is also closing in, but the turret has already been done deal. Now Weedy is already inside the base, and it seems that Team Liquid ID, they are very, very respective. They don't really push too much. They're not really too aggressive. They're just waiting for the right time. Now the second wave coming in for the side of the mid lane. Now pushing out right now, Fabian a little bit too ambitious, but at the same time, he's going to go out with Edward. Can he push it in? Arashiki takes down Demon Kite first of all, but at the same time right here, it seems that they go all out to Edward, and Arashiki takes down Edward immediately with Renajay try to survive it out. They did manage to take down though Yezikel at that spot, but it's only for 2-1 at this instant, and Aaron still want more. It seems that they're going to go all out, waiting for the next wave comes in for the Crystal as well. Now Witty comes along, going all out to Domain as well as the side of Arashiki takes down Domain, and pushing all out for the Crystal is going to be the first win in the hands of Team Liquid ID.
Not even breaking a sweat in that game one. Team Liquid ID absolutely destroyed Aurora in this game one. Of course, Aurora getting a couple of their power picks, right? The Renajay Matilda Express